Howdy, folks! How are y'all all doing out there in the wonderful world of YouTube? Or if you're watching this in the future on some new platform, well, that's strange. How did that happen? Did YouTube finally collapse under its own weight and something new was born from the ashes? Well, in any case, hi, my name is Cub. Maybe you're not familiar with me. Welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Let's Play Adventure. Guys, did you know that we have only, as of recording, just over 100 days before Origins comes out? That means I have to finish this game, and I have to finish Syndicate in like 100 days. We're going to have to step things up here. We're going to have to really step things up if I'm going to catch up. I mean, I've given up trying to catch up with Far Cry before the new one comes out, because I'm only on the second game, and that leaves like 3 and like Blood Dragon, which I think is just, and then there's 4, and then there's Primal. It might be doable, I'm not sure. Hey, it's our Ginger-Love-Popsicle. We're continuing the story from last time, where we killed Ginger-Love-Popsicle's mate, and then she was going to go meet him, but no, it was a trap.
So,
how you
Been
doing?
busy.
tracking down the man who killed your father, yes.
Yes, we're innocent. Do you accept that yet?
Killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
Actually, I might have done some of the killing.
What? Bren, where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
Which is why we're hanging out in this place, in
I want to
public.
help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Can you blame her?
Do you trust me?
Oh!
I
Oh!
haven't changed that much, Elise.
He got you there!
The boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam.
What is up with these two and
You
food?
over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
Orchard, what? Stealing apples, breaking into orchards, getting jam. How come they're not like 300 pounds? They've done more food-related activities than I have. Is that what their entire relationship is built around? If this was a modern couple, like a modern power couple, they'd spend all day at home just eating Cheetos and watching Cake Boss. But they wouldn't be eating Cheetos. They'd be eating Cheeto cheesecake because they're fancy. So what fancy people do with their Cheetos, they turn them into Cheeto cheesecake. Oh, that sounds repulsing, doesn't it? I mean, it's like it's Cheetos, it's cheese, cheesecake is cheese. It should work, but oh my gosh.
What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
They're gonna stab you now, princess. You gotta stop this. That was a hard cut. What was with that?
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
Everything all right, my friend?
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
I brought my girlfriend to meet the family. She's just here for dinner, guys. Uncle Joe, no racist jokes, Uncle Joe.
My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order.
He was the Palpatine, but now Snoke's
I've come
taken
to ask
over.
for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau,
Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kemar. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by Francois de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future.
People complain about the story. I don't hate it. I'm enjoying it. Probably because there's a really cute ginger girl on the screen, and I'm a real simple, ginger-bearded lad.
But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parlay my arse! It's a trick! To make us lower our guard! I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Balak, enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private. If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Certainly.
Arno, perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
Well, it has been a while since we've stolen any food products, so yeah, we probably need to talk about, you know, the latest food on the scene. Have we eaten cake yet? Have they let us eat cake yet? That's a reference to the French Revolution. Apparently, I'm still reading through A Brief Introduction to the French Revolution. I made it through the first chapter, guys. That might not have ever actually been said, and if it was long before the French Revolution. Go figure. Like, maybe not even by the person attributed to that phrase. So, maybe we'll go eat cake. And no, not a follow mission.
As well as I expected.
Oh, no.
Mirabeau will talk them around.
Do you really think we'll find him?
The game wants me to follow her. I'm just going to walk around in front of her.
Luck can't last forever. François Germain believed Lafrenière was...
François Germain.
Yes?
Where is he?
His shop's on Rue Saint-Antoine. Why?
Wait, no. Hey, calm down. Elise, hold on. Let me do this thing. There we go. I had to kill a criminal. You see how that works? See these guys? Do you see how I serve the people and I don't just run through the streets? Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I do that sometimes too. But, like, you're being way too obvious about this. You need to calm yourself down. Elise, come back here. This isn't like when we were kids. This isn't just like running into the orchard to steal an... look at... Ha ha ha! Oh, good. The pitchfork slowed her down. Can I tackle her? Can I tackle her? I'm hitting the tackle button. Ubisoft! I guess not. Oh, but it's good. We had a nice little breather there. She got her strength back, and we're booking it again. To where I was talking earlier. I mentioned someplace. I think we're gonna go kill a person. Or maybe she's gonna try. Was that person throwing, like, ripe fruit just then? I think that they were. Dude, we were ahead of her, man. We could have stopped her if we'd wanted to. Like, stop pretending. Like, we're right in front of her. Just... Arno, why are you so incompetent? Just take her... No, stop yelling at her. Alright, stop using your words. A little less talk, and a bit more action. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna make this interesting for the folks at home. We're gonna go, via rooftop. And then that way, she won't expect it either. She'll think she's lost us. Well, so much for that. I threw my all into it.
What was that about?
Oh no. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But he should be dead. He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
Well, let's just go up and knock on the front door then. What's the worst that can happen? This sounds like the beginning of a real bad joke. Alright, so a Templar and an assassin walk into the garden of some dude, right? And then the end of the joke, like the punchline is just, I don't know, racism! Ha 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 ha! It's a real funny topic, isn't it? Ha 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 ha!
Upstairs. That's where
Oh,
his workshop
goodness
was.
me.
Let's go.
Very uncouth humor right there, Arno. I can't believe you would make a racism joke, especially with the racial climate in the world right now. Very uncouth.
Different colors.
All right, perhaps it is the same Germain.
Perhaps it is, yes. Hello, I'm here. Alright, watch this, sweetheart. I can look at things in eagle vision and see stuff.
Looks like no one's home.
Like, for instance, what you would look like if I could see through your hair. What is this? What is this bald vision? I already investigated the workshop.
It's a trap.
Oh, dear. Nope, I got this! Ha 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 ha! We've sprung the trap and... Okay. Alright, well... Situation dealt with. Good job! Teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know why I was limping there for a bit. Maybe I was just letting her have her moment. I don't know. And we got some money out of it, at least, before the,
Well, that was bracing.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Bit
Where
more
we
blood
did
this
what?
time around.
Yeah, where we stole, what, some peaches and herbs? What happened? Sauerkraut?
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking. Locked. Maybe we could...
Oh, girl, learn some tact. Oh, it's such a Templar thing to do. You're with an assassin now. We gotta be a little more smooth and gentle.
The official team.
Gingers, they're so rough with everything. I would know. I have a flaming ginger beard. I just need to accept it.
The bastard killed my father.
I keep trying to, like, deny and say
Tell
it's
Mirabeau.
a brown, but it's definitely a ginger beard. I can hide it no longer, guys.
I'll take care of this.
It's only my beard, though, so I still have, like, half a soul. It's not, like, the good half. It's, like, the bottom half, and it's been dipped in water, so it's a bit soggy. What am I doing? Killing these guys?
See them.
Pretty straightforward.
Across the street.
Okay.
Watch out!
It's fine. It's fine. We shot him in the arm. Now, in a Hollywood movie, that would not have been a kill shot. Fortunately, this game's a little bit more realistic than a Hollywood movie, as some of you may have noticed. I'm about to run out of bullets, though. Maybe not. No, just reload, Arno. Can you reload if I hit R? Oh, wow. Okay, good. We're down to a bullet, though. Oh, wait, where did she go?
Initiate. This is Bishop.
What? Bishop?
Copy. Good bloody work out there.
Thanks.
We found him. Francois Thomas Germain.
Where did she...
Grandmaster of the Templars and
What?
sage to boot. By
What's
our
happening
reckoning,
over there?
that's the second sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. A troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arno. He might have outlived this Grandmaster, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
Well, he would have had to, because we have his DNA, and he hasn't produced an offspring yet, so clearly he must have outlived this guy. But also, what happened to the... Where did Elise go? Oh, okay, protect the civilians. Alright, everybody, it looks like we're doing a bit of a side quest here. I'm kind of interested in what's in this chest up here, and while these guys are busy beating each other, like, senseless. Now could be a good time to figure out how to get up here and, get the gold. Oh, it's like a level 1 lockpick. Well, first try, guys. This one's gonna be super straightforward. I'm not bragging. Like, I'm not saying getting the lockpick on the first go is impressive or anything with these, but look at those were pretty good moves. You gotta be honest. What did we get from that, Arno? What's our sweet loot? 250. 200. We can't even refill all of our consumables for that. Where do I need to go now? What happened? Where did Elise go? All the way back to here? Well, guess what, guys? We could fast travel to Café Theatre. We'll be there in no time. While that's happening, while it's rolling, I'm going to open my phone. I'm going to confirm I haven't got any calls. I haven't. I'm a little bit on edge, guys. I'm waiting for an important call. No, I'm not. No one ever calls me. No one... I have one friend. And when she's bored, she'll call me. And what's bad is she'll tell me. She'll be like, hey. I'm like, hey. And she's like, what's up? And I'll be like, nothing. Why are you calling? And she's like, I just have nothing else to do. I'm like, okay then. Yeah, that's fine. We've been friends for 10 years. We can just be honest with each other like that. And it works out, though, because I only call her... She's a nurse. I only call her when I have, like, a debilitating illness, but I don't want to go to the doctor. So I'll be like, hey, if my bowels are, like, feel like they've been tied up in knots, and I'm throwing up, like, blue gel, what's wrong with me? And she's like, well, it sounds like this. And then she'll tell me. And I'm like, okay. Situation dealt with then. So it's a good balance. I keep her from being bored, and she keeps me from having to go to the doctor. Because, again, lazy. It's not even like a financial thing. Like, I've got insurance. I could just go to the doctor. I just don't want to. If it's not going to kill me, like, occasionally I'll have pains, I'm like, well, this is it. This is going to kill me. But I'm not going to go get it dealt with. Because, darn it, that would require I be active. I'm not suggesting anyone be like me, by the way. If you have an issue, get it addressed. Get yourself taken care of. We gotta speak to Mère Blanc. That was my best French. I notice I do have some French viewers watching. Want to thank y'all for your patience with me and my just complete ignorance to the French language, as well as my occasional jabbing. I do it all in good jest.
Elise? Elise? What is this?
I found him like this. I didn't.
Of course not. But I have to report this to the council immediately. They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be the suspect, first and last.
She did it, guys.
You're right.
No,
Of
Arno.
course, you're right.
I'm calling the twist in advance. Our Ginger-Love-Popsicle
find out
has
what
betrayed us. Oh, I don't like this at all. Look at her. She looks guilty. She did it, Arno. Can't even believe this. Go talk to her again, I guess. Oh, we've got to
Found no
investigate
one
the
else when
scene?
you arrived.
Just the butler. He let me in, but he never came upstairs.
So the
But he was here
butler
before you.
did it in
Did you see any other
the
servants?
library
No. No
with
one
the
else.
clock. Okay, the butler was here first. Good to know. Good tips. Stand up and do this. So we've got a few different things we can look at here. We got the bed, which we can examine. Lovely. That's definitely a dead guy. We know that much for sure. I don't have to be any kind of pro in this line of work to know a dead human. Oh, snap!
What is that?
Why would they leave it?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar badge of office.
What's it doing here?
That's a bit
Painting a
suspicious.
picture.
Yeah, she's right. They're trying to make it look like she did it. Or she did it and she's trying to make it look like someone else made it look like she did it. Look, I don't know. I just don't want to be bamboozled. I don't want another situation with like the girl that we killed at the end of Revelations. What was her name? Lucy. I don't want her to be a Lucy who was actually a bad person, but you had to look
Let me see that.
real deep past surface level to figure that out. And really, if you play like I do, we're just skimming across the top, you would have never figured that out.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone who wants to get away with murder. But yes,
Yeah, typical schmarly. Alright. Final thing we need to do is we need to acquire, what, her? You want me to acquire a girl? It's not that easy. I've been trying for like 24 years now. Okay, though. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Oh, what's the hand
Templar
symbol?
poison, Templar pin. It looks damning.
Oh, but look at her.
Bravo! You figured it out. My cunning plan was to murder the only assassin who doesn't want to see me dead, then stand about waiting to be discovered.
Not the only assassin.
you're right. I'm sorry. But you know this wasn't my doing.
Alright, you know what? She makes good points.
Though,
Then let's find the real killer before they get wind of this.
I'm with her on this one. Okay, she's won me over again. I mean, I didn't believe her. I didn't trust her. Wait, do we have to speak to her again? Oh, hold on. No. We missed the stack of... Oh, it's a book. It's a golden
looks
book.
like he was expecting a visitor.
Who?
Master Kmar.
Oh, yeah, that big, like, supermarket chain. No, not supermarket. It was more like a Target, Kmart. You guys remember those? They had, like, the big Kmars as well, but then they all kind of closed down because everyone just went to Target instead. Or maybe I'm thinking of Kmart. It's probably the same thing, though. Alright, you hang out here. I'm gonna go through the fireplace. I guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. Alright, no, seriously, though. You, at least, stay here at the scene of the crime where a man was recently murdered and the murder was framed to look like you did it. Yeah, you wait here. And if anyone comes by, just tell them you were with me. Except you weren't. You definitely ran here ahead of me and were here ahead of me, and it was super sus. This guy clearly doesn't understand what just like there's a guy washing a window. They don't even know that they're out of the job. They have no idea what's gone down here. And that's fine. That's 100. We'll employ them back at the... Whoa, gosh, hold on. I gotta go be a good Samaritan. Hold still, you. This is why everybody knows the name Arno, because I take time out of my day to tackle a lot of people. Like, this happens a lot, guys. You wouldn't even believe it. Also, while we're at it, you know, we're doing the detours. Let's just run through... Whoa, what is this? This isn't... Well, I mean, I guess it's right next door. I just want to grab my cash real fast. We have to go through the building anyway if we're going to get downstairs, which is where I'm assuming we're going. So we'll just grab some more money. Got another 10 grand in here. It happens like every 20 minutes or so. It's no big deal, y'all. I mean, it's kind of like in real life where I just sit around all day and then $20,000 is deposited into a chest in my room. I don't ask questions like, where does the money come from? Why is it here? Sometimes you're just better off not knowing and just accepting. Like, if you ever find maybe like a paper sack or a briefcase full of money, just take it. What's the worst that can happen? If you found it, it's clearly meant for you. And if someone comes after you because like you interfered with a drug bust, or not really a drug bust, more so like a drug trade, or maybe it was like the exchange of a person you kidnap and then hold hostage for money. What do you call that? What do you call that? That has a name. It happened in Dumb and Dumber, where they kidnapped the bro, and then they were going to give him like 20 grand, but then the Dumbers found it, and what do you call that?
What can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Dead?
Calm down.
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end. I'll have to summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
You did
This
it.
had nothing to do with it.
She was
stake
with
my
me.
life on that fact. Please give me a little
Just
more
lie.
time. I'll find the killer.
Well, look, why did we tell this guy?
You have until tomorrow morning. No later.
Wait, what was the point of...
Mirabeau was poisoned with aconite.
Poison. Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong...
Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, I can accuse him? No, I don't want to accuse you. I want to talk to everybody, and I want to make sure I know who did it, like, for sure. But maybe we shouldn't have, like, killed the conversation early. That was probably... Like, that's my bad. We'll go talk to the apothecary, though. I guess we're doing some, like, real assassin-y stuff right now. We're actually, like, getting down to the mystery of who did this. We're gonna have to go ask a lot of people, and then we have to determine if it was this guy with the poison and the study, or if the butler did it with the hammer and the what? My computers have screensavers? Reflected in my gaming monitor is my editing IMAX, and they have screen savers on that I didn't know that they had. I didn't know that they did that. This is news to me. Normally the screens just turn off, but I guess I had... Oh, what is it called? Caffeine turned on so that the screens didn't go to sleep for something, and instead they just brought up a screensaver. It's real interesting to me, but probably literally no one else. Let me kill this guy real fast without being seen. What have we got? Do we have any? Oh dear, here we go. This'll do it. But we can't. Dadgummit, I forgot. You can't just, while hanging off of something, do this. So we'll hit him on the bridge. No one will see it coming. It'll be brilliant. Arno did not kill civilians. What? Did I hit a civilian? Oh, wait. What? Dadgummit. Run. Always look on the bright side of life.
Bonsoir. I wonder if you might end...
Not again.
Ah. So I see an assassin has come here previously.
Wait. Damn you, come back here.
This is actually kind of amusing. Ubisoft, you did humor right. Oh, but is this going to be like a quick time event, or do I just have to chase him? Alright, I know how to do this. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, boy! Me and Arno have won! We have synced together. This is just like in that movie where you have to drive like Gypsy Danger, which is definitely not the name of like a porn star, and you have to like sync together because your brains are similar. Why is he's getting so far away from me? I'm not doing this wrong in any way. Like, I feel like I'm making pretty good distance. I haven't, like, hit any traps or anything. I mean, I also understand that I'm not closing any gaps, but still, how come I'm not getting any closer? Like, I understand you want me to reduce distance to target, and I promise you I'm doing my best, but also, there we go. All right, we got a good, nice run here. There we go. If we jump through that window, we'll really save some time. Check this out, guys. What is the term, though? What do you call it when the two of you are inside of Gypsy Danger together? You call it, synchronizing. This is not what it's called. Okay, I haven't seen the Pacific Rim in like a couple of weeks. So actually, no, it was a couple of months ago. I don't remember all the terminology. There's a sequel coming out, and wouldn't you know it, it's got Finn in it, or John Boyega if you're so inclined. Looks pretty good, and he's going to be synchronizing with someone to drive around a porn star. I don't remember what the story was.
I did just as you said.
What are you talking about?
You're with the other one, aren't you? The hooded man.
Tell me more.
About this other one. Who is he?
I don't know. I never saw his face.
Oh, how convenient.
He threatened to kill me if I didn't give him the poison. I didn't ask questions.
Well, that doesn't leave us anywhere. We already assumed it was an assassin.
He took that straight away, but he told me where to drop off the second dose.
The second dose?
Second dose?
Here. That's all I know. I swear it.
Well, wouldn't it be really convenient if it just happened to be someone's house? We could just, like, walk up to their house?
Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten your grandchildren with.
I mean,
You were right.
it would work.
He gave our mysterious killer the poison. And he said the killer wore a hood like mine.
Well, there are shades of grey in every good story.
If we've been betrayed from within...
That would explain why the killer tried to frame me.
Here, this is where the apothecary delivered his wares.
What are we waiting for?
I mean, I'm with her on this one. What are we waiting for? We need to get in there and do that. Now, normally, I mean, we've completed 2 of the story missions, and it's a good, solid, probably 25 minutes. But like I said, guys, we really need to wrap this series up quickly because we don't have a whole lot of time. So, oh yeah, the death of Maribou. Maribou. Where am I going? Where's the exclamation mark? I mean, we kind of need to keep the story going. We need to keep rolling. We don't really have time to spare. I got to start pumping these things out, but I can't find the exclamation mark. I already feel... Oh, there it is. I feel the momentum of the series dying. So, we're going to go. And when we come back, we will continue the story. Thank you, folks, for watching. God bless you. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.